Hey, welcome in. Well, there's always a question with corporations when they virtue signal. Are they really woke, or are they just acting in cynical self-interest? I think with Ben and Jerry's, we can say whoever's running them is actually woke. They're not just, donating $1 million to BLM and then telling everybody about it because they know that the media will like that, right? No, they've gone full woke. It's gotten personal for them. They're making sure that you know exactly what their politics really are. Let's take a look at this headline. This is from The Blaze. Ben and Jerry's blasted for spreading misinformation about Kyle Rittenhouse, inventing hypothetical scenario to bring race into the case. But anyway, let's take a look at their tweet. So they tweeted this out. The Rittenhouse trial displays yet again that our justice system is racist. How would this trial be going if he was a black 17-year-old that crossed state lines illegally carrying an AR-15 and shot 3 white protesters? We need real justice in the legal system. This isn't it. Well, first off, if he'd crossed state lines illegally carrying an AR-15, it'd be a different case because that isn't true. In fact, the weapons charge has been thrown out. But there's so much wrong with this. What, he just went and shot 3 people for no reason. Okay, well, there were people that were attacking him, right? These were people that were attacking Kyle Rittenhouse, as has been shown in court. And as for this, it displays again that our justice system is racist. It's only white people involved. It doesn't make any sense unless that's all you've got. That is every argument. If you think that everything is racist, well, you're going to say that everything is racist, and it won't matter if it makes sense or not. I think what they're really not happy with here is the facts of the case. They don't like Kyle Rittenhouse or what they imagine that he stands for, so the facts don't matter. They're saying that they want a show trial. And nothing is more woke than a show trial, because the woke always know the answer before they've heard the question. I've said this many times, and it always proves true. As I say, everything is racist to the woke, so even in a case that has nothing to do with race, well, they're going to make it about that because they can think of nothing else. And they have nothing else. And it makes sense through the identitarian lens because to them, you're nothing more than a faceless cog in some identity machine. Again, they don't need to know the facts of this case. They don't like Kyle Rittenhouse. And those they don't like have to be punished. This tweet is a perfect example of how they don't care about truth or justice. They are lunatics screaming into a mirror, and they don't realize that they're screaming at themselves. Let's take a look at some of the backlash against this tweet. Well, Stephen L. Miller said, the whole narrative blew up in their faces, so they've now created a fictional teenager and story to fit the old one. Again, they don't like the facts, so they just make something up. Writer Amelia Hamilton, this is a false premise since Rittenhouse didn't do that either. And we know that they don't care. Ali Beth Stuckey, these people do not live in reality. Their brains are total and complete mush. Absolutely insane. Nick Searcy, all Ben and Jerry's can see is race. Their communist ice cream is now also racist ice cream. Yeah, they do appear to actually be Marxist, which, that's a mighty disconnect there, right? But anyway, Jack Posobiec, Ben and Jerry's once again spreading the false narrative that the people who attacked Kyle Rittenhouse were black. And it does seem conceivable that that's what they're trying to do here. Because again, they just care about winning. They don't care about reality. Let's see, former Republican candidate Rob Maness, rich corporations defaming Kyle Rittenhouse are going to have a tough time in court. I wonder if we'll have another Nick Sandmann situation here, with the Covington kids. Yeah, I wonder, because that seems like defamation to me. But anyway, finally, former Democratic candidate Heidi Briones, aren't you ice cream? Not anymore. Oh, did I mention you shouldn't give these people your money? Don't ever give them your money. It just encourages them. But anyway, why would Ben and Jerry's think it would be a good idea to tweet something like this out? Maybe because all the people that they like are saying similar things. MSNBC anchor Joy Reid's crying shame. So let's see. Joy Reid said of Kyle Rittenhouse crying on the stand that they were white crocodile tears. So this is another, I don't care what the facts are. I have a narrative to push. And I know that my viewers will like it. So just say anything. Yeah, and she also pretends that CRT isn't taught in schools as well, so she's great. How about this? Ayanna Pressley, very well-known politician, A 17-year-old white supremacist domestic terrorist drove across state lines armed with an AR-15. So that's a lie. Drove across state lines armed with... No, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. That's the same lie from the Ben and Jerry's tweet. He shot and killed 2 people who had assembled to affirm the value, dignity, and worth of black lives. No, he was defending himself from people. Rosenbaum said straight up that he wanted to kill him beforehand. Huber hit him in the head with a skateboard and tried to grab his weapon. Grosskreutz pointed a gun at his head. But that doesn't work for the narrative. Again, they know the answer before they've heard the question every time. I mean, are Ben and Jerry's lying? Is Ayanna Pressley lying? Or does she just not know? Who can say? I can't read minds. How about this opinion piece from CNN? What Kyle Rittenhouse's tears reveal about America. Let's see. Kyle Rittenhouse, the 18-year-old on trial in Kenosha, Wisconsin, for shooting 3 people and killing 2 of them, represents the epitome of white privilege in America run amok. I think anybody who's kind of on the fence has to ask themselves, is that the world they want to live in where they can't even defend themselves? And again, this case has nothing to do with race, but they have to inject it in because they've been doing this for so long. They literally, I think at this point, don't know anything else. They don't have any other strategies. And doubtless, I mean, the people that run Ben and Jerry's, the people who run this Twitter account, that's the only stuff they see. The only reality that they see is the one shown to them by CNN and MSNBC. And just to end this off, when they're talking about justice, they don't mean justice. They mean getting their way. And that's it. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Please subscribe, like, and share. That really helps me out. If you just like to listen, there's the podcast Radio Baloney. It's on pretty much every platform. If you look for it, you will find it. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.